Man, let me tell y'all something, man. If y'all haven't seen the Mike Tyson Hot Boxing podcast, you are definitely missing out. This is one of the best shows on the internet right now. And I wanted to touch on this particular clip here where he had Sugar Ray Leonard on there and Mike just broke down. Mike is a very emotional guy. And me being the type of person to know how to analyze behaviors, moods, and energy, I think I could see where this is going with this clip here. Because what you have here is Mike, he's very conflicted. His soul is very conflicted right now because he feels that he's compromised to where nobody fears him no more. When you hear these guys like Chuck Liddell and Deontay Wilder talking about they don't respect Mike Tyson's legacy or they could just knock him out, I think it triggers Mike. I think it triggers Mike because keep in mind, when he was in his peak, when he was at his hottest moment, he was probably the most feared man on the planet. I mean, you could look on YouTube, you could hear several stories about how Mike got down. He was one of the most feared men on the planet. So, you look at him today, and he's not the same person anymore. A part of that could be also that he's afraid of being that person. He's afraid of going back and channeling that old inner Mike. Because Mike was wild, man. Mike was very wild. And he's scared of going back to that stage of his life because at that time it represent also a lot of turmoil. He carried a lot of rage, he carried a lot of hatred. The rape case, getting robbed of most of his money, trusting shady managers, being in prison. I mean, he had a rough upbringing. Plus, don't get me started on where he came from in Brownsville. Mike is lucky to be alive today. But see, he's conflicted now because if he knows he doesn't want to revisit that type of mindset, he wants to chill and move on, enjoy his life. But at the same time, the warrior in him, he wants that respect back. And I know it drives him, it makes him upset when he hear these people talking, they can just take him like it ain't nothing. Because there was a time where, man, if you said anything about Mike, Mike would see you, Jack. Mike would see you. So at this point of his life, he's looking to be very conflicted. He looked very conflicted. And and when I say compromise as in no longer feeling like you're a threat to the establishment. Because Mike was a scary dude. He scared a lot of white America. Especially with him and the friendship he had with the late Tupac Shakur. When these two, Pop coming off there, he's coming out of jail. Mike Tyson was coming out of jail. They were both rebels. Mike had that same era as Tupac. They both were feared in their respective crafts. And they were great at it. But today, I could tell that he wants the warrior spirit to come back out. But he also has handlers. He also has a lot of people in his circle now to mold his image. They don't want the beast to come out. They don't want the warrior to come out. So they try to suppress that. They medicate him. They drug him up. A lot of stuff come with this, man. A lot of stuff definitely come with this. So definitely check out that clip. Check out the show that he did with Sugar Ray Leonard. It was very entertaining, very enlightening. You get to know a lot of things about Sugar Ray Leonard that a lot of people don't know. So check that out. Subscribe and hit the like button at Off the Cuff Radio as well. Holla back.